Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you how to make these Descendants 3 Evie crown or tiara and the gloves, because this is what my daughter is going to be for Halloween. So I've already bought her the costume and the wig, and I didn't want to go out and buy the crown when I can make it for cheaper. To make this one, it actually cost me $2. To make this one, it cost me $1, and these were free since I've already had the materials. So let's get started with the things you will need. The things you will need are these two tiaras or crowns, and I got these from the Dollar Tree, and they were $1 each. You're going to need the E6000, some pliers, paint and paintbrush, and I'm going to be using the Golden Sunset, and I got this at Walmart for 50 cents. Now this is a matte finish, so I may have to use Mod Podge to coat it on top to give it the glossy look. We'll see how it turns out with just the paint. Let's get started. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I want to use this crown as the actual Evie crown, and I just want to use this part right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove everything else that's above that. So I'm gonna start from here and start clipping. Okay, so here it is. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean up any extras that I don't want up here. Okay, now what I want to do is go ahead and remove these little gems from there. And I'm going to take a butter knife here and just start wiggling it and trying to take it off here. Okay, now that I have those off, I'm going to go ahead and try to clean the glue off as best I can. You also want to take 3 of these gems and the heart out as well of the second crown. Alright, now that I've got all this cleaned up, now I'm ready to paint my crown here. Okay guys, so here's what it looks like, all painted in this Golden Sunset, and I do not like it at all. You guys can use it if you guys want, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up because it hasn't dried completely yet. And I actually have a gold spray paint that I used on a different project, so I'm just gonna go ahead, clean this up, and repaint it with this Rust-Oleum metallic gold. So I will go do that, and then I'll come right back. Okay, so here it is, all spray painted gold, and I think that looks a lot better. So I'm so glad I had the spray paint. But if you guys don't have the spray paint and you guys don't want to go out and buy the spray paint, and you also didn't like the way it looked with the acrylic paint, when you're at the Dollar Tree picking up the crowns, you can pick up these fuzzy sticks, and they have a few of these gold ones in there. And what you can do is wrap it around the entire crown to get that gold look, and that's just a sample so you guys can see. Or if you guys don't want the fuzzy sticks, they also sell these gold glitter containers there, and what you would have to do is paint the whole crown with glue, and then you would have to pour some glitter on there, let that dry, and then do a coat of clear glue on top to hold everything in place. That's kind of messy, but if you guys would like to do, those are some ideas. Or you guys can go buy the spray paint if you guys like. I really like the way it looked with the spray paint. Alright, now I'm going to take these gems that I took from the other crown, and I'm going to go ahead and start gluing them with my E6000. Okay, so now these have dried. I do want to reinforce the heart, so I'm going to put some glue on the back side as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside to dry. And once that dries, you're all done, and this is what it looks like. I did want to share with you guys this other idea that I had. If you guys don't want to buy the 2 crowns and you just want to buy one, I was able to find this gem. I had this in my collection, and what I did here is I put clear glue and I used the glitter. This is the gold. Let me go get the red, and all these came in the same packet, so I just did clear glue, and then I poured some in there, and then I let that dry, and I did the clear glue on top. But as you can see, the clear glue on the bottom, it actually peeled off. All right, I found the piece that had peeled off, so here it is. So what I ended up doing, I ended up peeling them all off because they were going to come out anyway. And I just took some super glue, and that has kept it off. They haven't peeled off since. If you don't have these types of gem, you can always use part of the crown. It has this like little heart shape here. You can remove that or leave it on and just remove the gem and paint that gold as well. And what you can do is glue some paper on the back side, trim it to match this, put some glue, and then do the glitter as well, and let that dry, and again do that, and then when that's ready, you can use that as the heart and the gem up here. Those are just some ideas. So that's it for the crown. Now we'll get started with the gloves. Okay, before I start with the glove, I'm gonna go ahead and do it just to show you how it would look. I already took the gem out of this. Now I want to get rid of these parts right here on the middle. Okay, so I went ahead and cut the middle. Now I'm gonna take it to my garage so I can spray paint it gold. Okay, while I'm waiting for the heart to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and paint my gem, or glitter my gem, I should say. And I'm gonna use a clear school glue here. And I'm gonna, this is going to be the heart, so I'm gonna go ahead and glitter this piece of paper because it's gonna go behind the heart. I'm gonna wait for both of those to dry. Okay, once this has dried, you're gonna remove the excess. Set that aside. Same thing with this one. And now I'm gonna go put some clear glue on top of it to seal it and make sure everything stays on here. Okay, and now I'm gonna let that dry. Okay, so here it is with the paper in the back, the glitter and the glue, and I've already trimmed the paper as well and glued it. And now you can use this as your center heart if you guys like, and you don't have this, or you don't want to buy the other crown. So that's what it would look like. So that's it for the crown. Now we can get started on the gloves. Alright, for the glove, and here's the glove that I made for my daughter, for Evie. And I used this scrap material that I've already had. It's like a leather vinyl material. And an old pair of leggings. You are going to need a stretchy material to be able to get the glove over this part. So you're going to need those. If you don't have this material, just the stretchy material will work just fine. You're going to need a pen to trace, scissors, red paint, and I'm using this candy apple, and a foam brush, and my little heart template. Oh, and this glove that fits my daughter that I'm going to use for tracing. Okay, the first thing I want to do is get my glove, and I'm going to set it right here, and then I'm going to open the fingers a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start tracing. And I'm not gonna do all of it. I'm just going to do about there. All right, now that I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and not cut on the line. I'm gonna sew on the line, but I'm gonna cut, leave a little bit extra for the seam allowance. All right, and you're gonna need 2 of this material, and then like I said, I need a stretchy material because this doesn't stretch at all, and it won't stretch at all to get it over her. So I'm gonna take my pants here, my leggings, and I'm going to also cut about the same shape as this, and I also need 2 of them for both hands. Okay, so here it is, and I've already pinned it. Now I'm gonna take it to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew from here all the way up, stop, leave this opening, and then start again from here, just like that. Stop, leave this open. Same here for this, leave this open, sew here, leave this open, sew here, leave this open, and then finish it off. Okay, so here's what I have. Now I get to trim everything. Okay, so here it is all trimmed. Now I get to turn it right side out. Okay, now that I have this, my daughter's at school, otherwise I would try it on and make sure these are not too long. When she gets home from school, I will do that. I may have to trim them. They do look a little bit long. But now I'm ready to paint, so I'm going to get my paint and my foam brush here, and I'm going to go ahead and start painting. I'm going to start with a little at a time, and I'm just going to grab my paint and start blotting it on here. I'm going to continue doing this off camera. I'm going to wait for it to dry, and then I'll come back and show you what I do next. Alright, so that is all dry, and the way I actually set it down to dry, I have this candlestick, so I just opened it up and set it up and let it dry that way, because I did paint both sides at the same time. Otherwise, you would paint one side, let that dry, and then flip it over and paint the other side. So that saved me time. Okay, now I'm ready to cut the heart, and I've already done one, and here's what they look like with just the stretchy material. So you can just use this material if you like, if you don't have this. So now I'm going to take my heart, and I want to make sure they're about the same on both hands. And I've already ended up cutting them as well, as you can tell here. Okay, now I'm going to take my scissors and make a little slit right here so I can get in on just on one side. I don't want to go through both sides. Okay, so there it is. There's the heart. Now I know Evie has like a couple holes on each of the fingers. I'm not going to make those holes because, you know, my daughter has a small hand. It's just going to look weird, I think. But you guys can go ahead and do that if you like. But that's it. This is what they look like. Thank you guys for watching.